I've had some of you guys ask me about the costs, what we paid out of pocket to do our vow renewal through Wish Upon a Wedding, and I'm finally doing a video. I apologize it took so long. But in December, we renewed our 20-year vows through Wish Upon a Wedding, and it wouldn't have been possible without them because I just got through breast cancer treatment, and yeah, it wasn't in the budget. It was something we always wanted to do because we just eloped at the courthouse 20 years ago. And I always wanted to renew our vows and have the dress and the wedding and all that. But with cancer treatment, that wasn't an option. And then I heard about these guys through a breast cancer group on Facebook, and I applied, and oh my God, I've got goosebumps, I've got chills. We were approved and it all happened. Wish Upon a Wedding is a nonprofit group that grants weddings and vow renewals to couples facing terminal illness or life-altering circumstances. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be terminal or have a horrible prognosis. Yeah, this applies to any life-altering circumstance. So if you go on their website and you scroll down just a little bit, there is a section that says, I want to become a Wish recipient, and this is where you would go to apply. So this is what Wish Upon a Wedding covered for us. I just copied and pasted our list of vendors. If you are in the Pacific Northwest, I highly recommend checking them out. They made our dreams come true, and our renewal was, it was beyond perfect. I'm still speechless. But they covered all of these vendors, including my husband's tux and shoes, his rental, and my dress. And I got to pick my dress. It's through their, I guess, sister company, Wish Upon a Dress. And what they did was they had me create a Pinterest board and pin and save wedding dress styles that I personally liked. They will look over your Pinterest board and see the style that you want, and then also get your measurements from you, and they will pull from their selection, and then via Zoom you get to see the dresses, and when the ones you narrow down, they will ship them to you. It was amazing. So yeah, I didn't have to pay out of pocket for my dress, which is such a blessing because that was not in the budget. So then they covered all of those vendors and made our dream renewal come true. This is my complete list of what we spent out of pocket. Almost everything came from Amazon because Amazon. Two things I did not list on here because I was running out of room. So there's a $20 per person background check, and so that was $40, one for myself, one for the hubby. And then if you're approved, then before you move forward, you're going to need to acquire, I forgot what they called it. It's insurance for the venue, and they will help you with it. Jennifer, my assistant from Wish Upon a Wedding, emailed me a list of places I could choose from to get the insurance, so it made it super easy. And the insurance was I think it was like $160. It was no more than $160. So that was $200 out of pocket between the background check and the insurance for the venue, and then this stuff. All of this stuff is optional. Just because I bought this stuff doesn't mean you have to. You can go as fancy or as frugal as you want. There's no rules. It is your wedding or renewal. You do what makes you happy. So ended up getting new rings. I got a second band. My husband got a new silicone band since he works in maintenance and doesn't wear his regular wedding ring. Those are completely optional. You could also do a unity candle or a sand pour or something like that. If you look online for alternative options to a ring exchange at a renewal, you'll see other things. Then I also spent $30 on a new strapless bra. I bought shapewear to suck in the necessary bits. I spent $10 on a veil. I spent $20 on a headband. I need to do a separate video on how I made that happen when I didn't have hair, realistically. Definitely extra. I got a gel mani and a pedi. I spent $37 on shoes and then 45 bucks on Amazon for the boxing gloves. And I could probably add the boxing gloves to my link tree if anybody's interested. And if you scroll back on my page, there's pictures from our vow renewal. And actually I need to upload the ones that we recently got. Oh, they're so good. Yeah, I posted the sneak peek pictures, but our photographer recently sent us the rest of the photos, the edited ones. Spent $14 on bridal party necklaces for my daughter and my bestie. Absolutely optional. We ended up spending $100 on my daughter's dress, optional. Her shoes, optional. My son's tux rental, optional. We chose to have the kids in the wedding. If you don't want to, so be it. If you don't want to spend the money on a new dress or outfit for them, so be it. And then I chose to be extra, and we had wedding favors. I spent $6 on organza bag. I spent, I don't know how much money on Hershey Kisses. And then I can probably show you. Okay, I totally lied. I can't show you because my kids ate all the Hershey Kisses. But in their defense, that was December and it is now February. So, you know, nothing is safe when you have a house with children. But I got Hershey Kisses, and on the bottom, I found cute little round stickers that fit perfectly on Amazon that said things like, "We still do," and "still in love," and just little renewal sayings that were cute, and I stuck them on the bottom of the Hershey Kisses. I found the stickers on Amazon. I think it was like 2 sheets for $8. I spent $29 on little plant candles because I'm a crazy plant lady. And I also got little plain white match boxes to go with the candles. Oh, $8 for pins. The pink breast cancer awareness pins that I send out in the Happy Mail, I got those from Amazon, and I had them in the wedding favors, and then I also had them spread out on a table so that our guests and the vendors could wear them if they chose to, which they all wanted to, and they were so happy to join us in the wedding and wear them, which I thought was so cool. And if you haven't seen the pictures, our whole renewal was breast cancer awareness themed. It was amazing. I had told the vendor that I love pink, and we were renewing our vows on what happened to be my first breast biopsy day. It was the 1-year mark that started all of this craziness. And so it was really, really cool that they made it all breast cancer themed. Then the breast cancer awareness mints, I found these on Amazon. They are the after dinner butter mints, the soft ones. And I loved that they are breast cancer awareness themed. I put them in the organza bags with the favors and stuff. And like I said, this is all extra. You can spend as much or as little as you want. Do what is best for you. Do what makes you happy. And to be honest, you're probably gonna have more time to plan this out than we did. Like I said, I wanted to renew our vows for our 20 year, but my cancer journey was the year leading up to our 20-year vow renewal. So I hadn't even thought about trying to make this happen. And then I saw this randomly on Facebook and was like, oh my God, like, what have I got to lose? And we got approved. And so it was like 2 months of absolute chaos to try to put this together while I'm doing cancer treatments and trying to pick flowers and dress and everything else. So it was a little chaotic, but I'm sure most of you will have a smoother planning period than we did. And I see now my weddings take like a year plus to put together because it is a ton of work. So yeah, highly, highly recommend Wish Upon a Wedding if you are thinking about renewing your vows or having your wedding. It was absolutely amazing. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. I highly support Wish Upon a Wedding. I recommend them to anyone thinking about this. They are fantastic and truly do make wishes come true.